lead by example. Be the one that can do it yourself. Never ask someone to do something you can't do yourself. You can't do it, don't ask someone else to do it. Okay. But if you can do it, then you should have the right to ask other people to do it too, so that you compound the numbers. Super congratulations to you and all of us. Making a big celebration today. Pop the champagne, whatever.
Yeah, we'll do it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Okay. All right. So that's
Thank you,
awesome.
Ambassador.
Okay, so let's address all of you here now. And I'm going to be giving you guys some important information today. But I want to find out in the chat, I want you guys to turn to the chat to Zoom here. And I want you to indicate yes or no. And the question is, have you started working on your $10 million plus project? And I say plus because it could be more than 10 million. So if you're already working on it, but yes. If you haven't started working on it, but no. All right. Have you started working on your $10 million plus project? Yes or no? Okay. All of you are entitled to do this. The call is for everyone in the world to come up with a good idea, and then the funding, the $10 million or more, is going to come from the global repository under the control of Ken Gogan. Okay? You don't know what I'm talking about? Go to the dashboard on the Green Cashback office and look at the the information that they're talking about, Life Force, and what's available. So each of you, now we're not saying that $10 million is going to go into your personal bank account. Of course, you're going to have to set up, account or something like that in order for the funding to go. You don't want to commingle your personal, funding with your project funding. They have to be separate, right? So of course you'd have to set up an account, and that's all in due course. Once you get approved, and then you go out there and set up the bank account, and then that's where the funding is going to go. It's going to go into that account. You'll be in charge of it, and you'll need to follow the plan that you put forth that was approved. So whatever plan you put forward, call it a proposal, call it a white paper, whatever you present, that's what is expected for you to get done. Okay? You say you're going to do something, then you better do it.
Now,
If you get $10 million, make it happen.
in don't they talk about
the
the
funding
funding, the project?
I think that we should see funding as early as December, of this year. So the way they're talking, could happen this year.
Eh?
But if you delay on starting the project, be about anything. Okay, what kind of project should I do, right? I think the answer to that is not going to come from the admin of TBC. It's not going to come from Mbe Garrett. It's not going to come from your mom or your dad. Okay, it's not going to come from your best friend. The answer to that question, what kind of project should you do? You're going to have to go inside your own heart and find out, why are you here? To me, I went straight to God. I said, God, why am I here? Why now? Why here? Okay? What's my purpose in life?
Wow.
Did you send me here just to have fun and to play around? Or
Be like Seba. In the talk say, bless say we go open another new fresh account for that money only.
And as I pondered and prayed, the answer came to me: freedom. That one word, freedom. That my purpose revolves around spreading freedom, working on spreading freedom around the world in one way or another ever since I found out what my purpose is. And I didn't need $10 million to work on it. When I had the answer, I didn't have any money at that time. At that, okay, I was broke. It became once you identify your purpose, and you have an agreement that you made before you even came to this earth, of what your purpose is and why you've been sitting here at your time. This is a raise of time, and God sent us here to raise the time for some reason. You know,
These guys, they don't give you money.
and I'm going to find out what that is. Um, Magic happens. Then all of a sudden, you start to have doors
Huh?
open that were closed. If you find power, the money comes out of nowhere. Like right here, you're being offered $10 million. There's 550 of you listening to me right now. Each of you are being offered $10 million in a bank account that you'll have the control power over. Boom. Wow. Okay. But you're not going to get it automatically. You have got to come up with a plan that makes sense. Okay. You got to present that plan professionally. Don't say, okay, I did my best. I wrote down everything I could. And I submitted it and I got rejected. How come I didn't get it? Because you think you did your best. And everybody that my best excuse was saying that you never expected to get the money in the first place. Okay? No. The thing is, you get it done. Okay? You don't ever say I did my
Make
best.
sure say
You don't ever
anything
say
when you
I'll
did
try.
right. Say make sure say
Say,
that if once they
maybe.
approve am, make sure say that
Okay.
thing you go do exactly as you write am.
Wishy-washy. That's not going to go anywhere in the universe. If you want $10 million, Alexander, I'll get to the keyword soon enough. Okay? Trust me. If you want to go somewhere in this life, then you have to define it with clarity
Alexander.
where you're
In
going.
your answer,
What
Alexander.
it's going to be
Alexander.
like when you arrive.
You say
You have
calm
to
down,
have
will give you the
clarity
keyword.
on what that's all about. And when you have that clarity, then everything will unfold and doors will open and money will come and everything will work out. And you're being offered 10 million and your job is whatever it takes, you will get it done so that you get the 10 million. Because I don't want to hear any of you guys saying, well, I got rejected, I did my best and I got rejected. Because you know what? That just means that you need to learn from why you're rejected and fix it and come back with a new plan that will get approved. That's all that means. Okay? Means you need to do a better job. You know? So I want to set the expectations that are proper here. All of you can get 10 million, you're all entitled to it. But if you don't do your part professionally and properly and with real intent, then hey, you're not going to get anything. Okay? You have to bring to bear what it takes. And if you do that, you'll get the 10 million. I can assure you of that. All right? Now, today, I want to have Mbe share his screen, and we're going to go into the assembly area because the channel where all this money is coming through the assembly. Okay, so let's go there, Mbe. Go to the assembly page, and let's take a look around and see how it spells in there. You might want to load it first, then share your screen.
Romantic.
Zoom, actually makes it go slow.
Mm.
Zoom's a pain in the butt. $10 million. All of you could have $10 million. Hope you understand.
Here we are.
All right. Is it loaded? Go down. The remember area. Ah, you're limited. Sorry. Anyway, okay, this is what happens when you're chosen as a leader. Your member area is going to just show the people that you can then reach out to. So Mbe has completed his job. So if you go to the assembly list down below Mbe and click on the blue line, that's your assembly. Click on that. Okay, go to the bottom of it, and you see that, guys? He's got 30 people. You can go to the top and change that from 10 to 50 or whatever, and show the whole thing. I don't know what you're copying for. Okay. All right. So look, guys, look at
State.
this.
State.
Mbe did a good job on selecting the people he's going to be working with to put an assembly together. Okay. All the way to the bottom. So there's 30 people. Okay.
In people, only in
All
people.
right. So he's got 30 people
Only for his
for
state
the
instead of the
country of Cameroon.
Eto, na people where they work.
Now,
Mm.
Have you started your meetings
Yeah, starting this week, Friday.
Friday? Okay. Okay.
This
All
guy,
right. Good. Good. So you'll like today's lesson. Okay. Go ahead and close out your screen. Now, each of you that I selected to be the leader, okay, in your country to gather the 30. All of you have got to get done. What MJ has, and we're all now going to be watching all of us
this
in
Sam
the
Simba.
area to see if you've got the job done or not. And all of us can see it. So hurry up, for those that don't have their 30 in there already, get that done. I've collected about 44 of you. I need all 44 of you to get your countries done. Okay? So this is the 30 people. I know there's a lot of hands coming up, but look, that's what the second hour is for. General Q&A. Hang in there. The first hour is a monologue where I train. You came to a training. Right now, we've got 50,870. Now it's filtered out of 60,000. So if you don't pay, if you're new, then you'll be taken out. So once you get into this database, you have to get an active member or a brand new member. Look, back to our website. Okay. Um, go into the Alright. So this one right here. Even if you're active, if you don't fill out this form, you're not going to be on the list. Right? You're not going to be, you're not going to be on the list. Okay? So you have to fill the form out. So everybody that fills up the form and if they stay active, you got to stay active. That's up front. You're at the
we've got 15,000, 16,000 people here. And we're going to get some drop off because they are inactive. We're good. All right, now, this is the instructions on what you need to satisfy the leaders that are selected. They'll see this information. Everybody else in the system, we're not going to see this information. I'm just doing that to avoid confusing. I don't want everybody to be confused. So, but anyway, let's take a look at the document. This comes straight from Whiteboards from the People's Government Services Department. Yeah? Yes, sir. Alright? It was updated on July 19th of 2021. And this is, to show you what it takes to gratify. Okay? Alright? Covers all the details, step by step, process, perspective. The bottom line is this email address here. This email address, okay. As soon as you have 30 people, and you have, you have 3 officers, okay, the presiding officer, the secretary, and the treasurer, okay, you have that done. Then, either the presiding officer or the secretary should email the intent to assemble, okay, intent to assemble. That's what it is. Okay? So those of you that already have your first, have your first email, elect your presiding officer, elect your secretary, elect your treasurer, and then all the names, information, okay, like the telephone numbers, the email addresses, okay, get all that information and sit and then you can say who the presiding officer is, you can say who the secretary is, you can say who the treasurer is, and send that to this email, okay? Send that to this email here, okay? Yep. Just say, you intend to follow the instructions to become a ratified assembly, or you indicate whether it's the nation or the state or the city, indicate that and what it is. In the case of inmate, it would be the nation of Cameroon. We intend to form an assembly, national assembly for the country of Cameroon. Okay. That way, they can communicate with either the president or the secretary, if they communicate with that officer, and assist them in the ratification process from their end, they're going to ratify. But all the steps here are all laid out, okay? And you and your group of 30 should go through this information and discuss it between yourselves and then check start checking the thing out. So the first thing is I just letting you know that you have the intent, and then you gotta come here and start going through it. Step 1, okay, whatever. You gotta check this is things to get done. Get the list done. You got a question about anything on the list, bring That's the adoption team. The little box will show up. See where it in the box. And then you're going to click on submit. And it comes back to green. Then the black. Yes, that's black. And then the rewards that you're